Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, world. My name is Barrister Pink Republic, aka the Princess of Umuokpoka, Anambra State. Today, our hot topic, we're talking about the change of national anthem. Will it unite us better? Now, I've been getting a lot of calls like, was it in your generation when they bought? And let me tell you, I was born in the 1980s, so I don't think we knew about this national anthem. But I took out my time to find out the national anthem. So it's like if we are going for occasions now, we have to carry it on our phones, so that when they are reading, we will not be left out. Because the way I'm saying this whole thing, before we learn, I don't have the brain to start cramming a new national anthem, because the one I've crammed is still on my brain. I don't even know when I will start putting the other one. So I don't know. It might be an advantage for some people, because this was the national anthem they met. From the video I saw, I think it's a national anthem between 1960 to 1978. Yeah, the Nigeria we had yesterday, the Nigerian President Tinubu, signed it and said this after it has passed various readings from the National House of Assembly, and now this is our new reality. So a lot of people, like I said, have been coming to my inbox to ask me, how does this sound like? Is it the same reading with the Nigerian, I'll call it now, the past Nigerian national anthem, which was created during the military era? They are trying to say that no, this was a democratic national anthem. That's why they are bringing it back. So please pay attention, because even me, I have to copy it out from another of my phone, and this is how I will be doing in occasion. I'll be carrying it, or maybe until I learn it. But for now, I don't think I have the brains to learn the national anthem, but we have to learn it, right? Especially we that in the media. I'm a professional broadcaster, so I broadcast in the national media apart from this medium. So I have to learn the national anthem because I'm always out there. So just listen to the new national anthem. But don't forget to call us live on 09075741104. I'll repeat again, the live number is written on this live video, just in case you want to call us live and contribute and tell us why it is okay with this national anthem united, or you think, man, why the change? And in the way they really passed this thing, it was so fast. It was so fast, the way it passed. Most of the laws, most of the bills, they've not passed it so fast like this. I'm sure there are some bills that will favor women that are out there that they can just easily pass. But this one, it just like the thing walk canvas as I running and it got to the end. So don't forget to call me live on 09075741104 to contribute to this live video. Thank you all for joining, and for the people that are regulars that do join, thank you for joining. Our show is every Thursday 11 a.m. So we have to start now so that you listen to the new national anthem. So sing along if you know it. If you don't know it, please Google and bring it. But for the sake of this our discussion today, this is what you're going to listen to. Are you ready? Now.
In National Anthem, Mr. Albert Congo raises the flag of the new nation.
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. Go tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigeria, walk and proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Our flag shall be a symbol that truth and justice reign. In peace or battle, honor, and this we count as gain. To hand on to our children a banner without stain. O God of all creation, than this our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with milk and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed.
Hallelujah, Nigeria is blessed. So, why there's a part in this stanza I want you people to take note of. Our flag shall be a symbol that truth and justice reign, in peace or battle honored, and this we count as gain. Nigeria did not fight a war. That is why you do not see red or black on it. Now, why I'm emphasizing on this particular quote on this new, I will not call it new national anthem, on this Republic national anthem, there's a question, somebody from Instagram was asking a question, what is the most laziest flag in the country? The people are calling Nigeria, Nigeria, Nigeria. And people, let me tell you, I said, you see, the removal of history from the curriculum has done a lot of damage to our youth. So they believe because we do not have red, we do not have black, we do not have yellow on our national flag. That is why our flag is lazy. So people don't know how Nigeria, we are united when we are abroad. When you are outside the country, Nigerians, we are so united. It's only when we enter our country we are not united. Hey, if you know the spirit of Nigeria outside this country, you will dove heart for this your country, Nigeria. And somebody, you know, I always tell people, how trained are you? Do you know how long I've been in broadcasting? How trained are you to be a writer? How trained are you to be a broadcaster? Now everybody now have smartphones. They'll start asking I'll call it useless questions on the street. How can you be asking people on the street of Nigeria what is the laziest flag in the world? And Nigeria is in Nigeria because it's just green, white, green, and it's high time they should put some color on it. What do you mean? Now let's Google, because sometimes like this, if I speak with my mouth, people will say, what is the fact? I want us, we'll be doing it like a lecture, just in case you do not know the meaning of the green and white on the Nigerian flag. It's an honor. Do you know a lot of people have died in several countries, thousands, millions, just for them to get an independence? Go and ask India. Go and ask India. Nigeria and China, at least I believe we had the same, we share the same independent date. Ask them why is there red on their flag. We are going to dissect this thing, because the thing is, I'm getting angry how people that will not make proper research, because they have this our microphone, this particular microphone, because they have it with iPhone. They will think that they are now journalists and they are now broadcasters. They will go into the streets and start asking useless questions without making proper research. Because if you are asking that kind of question, and they say Nigeria, did you teach them the essence? No, even the person is like, yes, I agree with you, Nigeria flag is lazy. It needs some color on it. What kind of, I don't know the kind of knowledge people share nowadays. I always tell people that, let me tell you, the coming of this internet saved me a lot, because I'm somebody that like going to the library to make research. And that's why when I speak with authority. But some people, I don't know where they get their news from. It's like they just want to say something. They must say something because everybody is saying something. Sometimes when you don't know, I always tell people to keep quiet. I remember when I told people that there was somebody that shared a post on the internet. I was talking about blood meal. Blood meal means the blood from the cow that people use it to turn to like meat. I told them where I come from Oka South Anambra State, they actually do it. And guess what? Most restaurants here in Lagos and in every other place, they do it, but they will not tell you. You know why? It tastes like liver. Now, even people from my own Anambra State, they were shouting, it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. At the end, when they not, yes, so my mother told me it's true. Let me tell you, you don't have to be having white hair. I don't have white hair. Forget this our big body. I'm a young baby. I went to school on time. So that you see us up there doesn't mean we went to school on time, we gain experience on time. And guess what? I don't like feeling small in front of people, so I make research. When I speak with facts. A lot of people, they open their mouth, and when they open their mouth, it's like gutter. It's like explosion, like bomb that we just blow. You go on the street of Nigeria and you are asking such a question. In other country, you might be arrested. I want the DSS. In short, I was looking for the video again. I was trying to look for where I get it, but I'll get it. I want the DSS to look for that guy and pick that guy. There's some sensitive thing you don't ask without research, because you are distorting history. You are now calling our flag lazy. How dare you say that? Now, the green. Let's Google it. The green, white, green on the Nigeria flag. So, listen and pay attention, just in case you are part of those Gen Zs that think it's okay to go on the street of Nigeria and start talking about the flag of the Federal Republic of Nigeria was designed in 1959. Listen to history so that when you are talking, you speak with authority. And first officially hoisted on the 1st of October 1960. That was the video I played. The flag was 3 vertical bands of green, white, and green. The 2 green stripes represent natural wealth. Hey, do you know how wealthy Nigeria is? All the fights happening in the north, you think it's banditry. Why are they scattering farms? Look at mineral resources. The other day, under the past President Buhari, ex-President Buhari's regime, Zamfara state governor came with gold to Asu Rock and was showing him this was discovered in Zamfara. Nigeria, we are so rich in mineral resources. 36 states is too small now to mine Nigeria. What is 36 states? I've told you people before that one state in Nigeria is like a country. That's why they call us giant of Africa. In short, that woman head that is on top of the map is making Nigeria look small. Nigeria, you will tire. Ordinary Lagos, if you drive from here to Owogoshoki or from here to the island, your back will be paining you. So, and the white represents peace and unity because we did not fight war. That's why they say, if now they'll say, I will put juju for mouth to tell the British to go. You know what would say the British that we are okay, we can organize ourselves, and they now said okay. Other countries, they did not leave them. Go and ask India. India suffered so much. They sacrificed so much. And even in between India, they were having internal problems, like India and the Muslim and the Hindus, because they decided at last that they cannot form one country as India, that they want to become India and Pakistan. So the same day India got their independence was the same day Pakistan got their independence. Go to the border between India and India. If you are well traveled, you understand. Go to the border between India and Pakistan. You will notice that soldiers always change at a time. It's a reminder. Some people I don't understand. Why didn't they drag Bangladesh? Bangladesh is very close. Bangladesh is like from India to they don't like Lagos and Ogun State. Why didn't they drag Bangladesh into India? So we should be smart. Know history. Go and make research before you come out and start talking nonsense. I was disappointed. If that one, I was disappointed because I can't believe that girl. When I look at the girl, does not look like somebody that is more than 25. So I believe she would have been smart enough. Even if your father did not send you to private school, at least they sent you to a government school. Even government schools were more equipped back then than private school. Is now people are shouting private school. Back then, government school was a solid ground. Rich or poor attend government school. What is going on? Then you don't even know the meaning of your flag, and you call it lazy. That cute flag, green and white. Man, don't talk to it. Now let's ask what's the meaning of yellow on the flag. Say now one yellow, now one red, now one black. Let us find out what is the meaning of the red, the yellow, and the and other colors on the flag. What is the meaning of red on a flag? Let's work together. So, the meaning of red, this for you people that want to colorize our humble flag. Hey, Jehovah Nise, Chineke Zekwanyu. Red signifies war, vibrancy, revolution, and power. I beg, how many of us fight the British? How many of your fathers fight the British? Is it not after we gained independence that they did the Biafra war? I think they are celebrating in the East. In the East, they are celebrating Biafra Day today or something like that. Is it not after the war that Nigeria now fought with Biafra? Did they fight before Nigeria gained independence? No, you that is asking question. The Nigerian flag is lazy. They should colorize it. You think it's Versace or Gucci? I don't understand. You think it's a designer that you should just be coloring flag because you feel like coloring? Please don't forget to call us live on 090-7574-1104 to make your contribution. So they say red signifies war, vibrancy, revolution, and power. It can also stand for domination, courage, and in some instances, danger, alertness. Blue, good fortune, alertness, vibration, and determination. Green, when you see green, fertility, prosperity, and agriculture. Yellow stands for wealth, gold, and energy. Now, Nigerian flag, I've given you colors. Oh, see, look, I won't screenshot and so I don't have to be going back to where I was before. Pay attention just in case you do not understand. They're breaking down all the colors and what it means. Because you that want to colorize Nigeria. Red signifies what? War, vibrancy, revolution, and power. It can also stand for domination, courage, and in some instances, danger, alertness. Then the color blue, when you see the color blue on people's flag, it's not design. It is not one Gucci or Versace, or it's not one Tiffany Amber, or it's not one our own. What's the name of this our own? I will remember our own. They plenty. It's not one. What's the name of this popular brand that we have in Nigeria? Hey, how we call them name? Don't forget. It's not one Modella. It's not one. What's the name of all these our upcoming designers that we name? So they say blue stands for good fortune, alertness, liberation, and determination. Then the green, when you see green on any flag, it is not for decoration. It signifies that it's fertility, prosperity, and agricultural abundance. That means Nigeria with two words. With two words, and that's Omobola of the world. Leave that thing. Nigeria is the Omobola of the world. We have the money. They don't try to paint us out there bad. Nigeria now we have ballers there. How many jets one rich family if he gets one? In Nigeria, 5 family go get 5 jets. Leave that thing. Do you know the jets I have? Do you know me before? Do you know how many jets my family members have? So you don't know me before because they are telling you that our country is bad and you don't know. I can fly out in between 5 minutes that I'm going to London. I will do it. I'm a very humble person, so don't be looking at me as small. I'm somebody that if I come to a place, I mix up with anybody. It's only when you want to show me who you are, I'll push you where you are. So you don't even know Nigerians. Nigerians, we will now be the ballers of the world. Even the British royal family, they don't have a jet plane for themselves. It's only when they want to travel, they hire and they put their sticker on it. But in Nigerians, rich people actually have jet planes. We have the Ferraris and we have the Bentleys in our compound. We live in mansions. How many mansions you feel? I said it last week. Can you calculate? In Nigeria, you go faint now. But when this international media want to go and record, they will go to one ghetto and record and tell you this is Nigeria, where the person is not wearing pants. Is it not when that NSAS happening? That's when they started showing Nigeria from the VI section. People now started inboxing me and said, so this is your country. I said, but I've always said it to you, that Nigeria is not as bad as they are painting it in your brain. So let's come back to what we are saying. So don't forget the green. Nigeria is part of the ballers on the green. Fertility. Holy Ghost. Anybody looking for children, Nigeria, the flag is telling you, you have to put your hand on the green so that you'll be like, fertility must touch you. You don't need IVF, it must come naturally. Prosperity. I don't tell you, say, Nigeria is like, how will I say, the Garden of Eden. People think, Noah do not know where the ship turned. You know, when during the flood, Noah was just going around the water. I am telling you that this is Nigeria. Noah did not know where he landed again. And from there, he thought that was where he was. It's Nigeria he left. Nigeria is a place that is bubbling. And that's why Nigerians, we have a culture. One lady said when the colonial masters were leaving, Nigerians were having the button. If you meet Nigerians, our food is very rich. Our culture is very, we are very rich in culture. The problem we are having is that people are instigating. I will share my personal story I experienced yesterday. People are instigating other people, and you have to be very careful what you say in front of children, because sometimes your children will go outside and be using it against other children. From there, they will become adults. These same adults will not become so hateful. I will share my experience. Now let's go to the yellow. Yellow means wealth. So when you see yellow on people's flag, it means originally, it's not that other country that does not have yellow on their flag don't have gold. Originally, let me tell you, originally, gold was discovered before independence. What people don't know that the state of California is gold. It was gold. Did you see yellow on the flag of America? No. Because why? Maybe before they gained their independence, the gold thing was not really pronounced. Nigeria, we have gold everywhere. Even this Ogun State, somebody said how they threw dynamite to crack some rocks and they saw diamond. Let me say it now and let the devil be ashamed. So when they are saying that they should stop mining, they know what people have been mining in Osun State. There's a film they even call Wura. Go and watch that film on on Showmax. Is mining. Osun State is about gold. People are mining in Oyo State. It's not because of that dynamite that exploded. That was how they knew that people have been mining. People have been mining. You dey your house, they light kerosene lantern, they do gas. You think life has ended there? There are some people when they come your country, come they sap it off. That is why I like what this new mine minister is saying, that you must have license. It's like everybody just come and start mining. Nigeria mineral resources need they finish. More speaker for pidgin. It need they finish. Should they say after 50 years, according to them, not be us. You know, can they predict on top of our own words now? Not because with that. Somebody tell us after 50 years, our oil will dry. As they said it, before they told us they suck crude oil in Imo State. Before they told us, that's what I get. Now that one finish 50 years to come. Please. So, Nigeria have gold. So when you see those colors, rarely will you see white on some people's flag because there was no peace. The Oyibos, that's the British, when they came to Nigeria, they noticed, if you notice Nigeria, very unique way they will arrive. Because why? Nigeria, we have organized systems already. The way we organize our royalty, it was when they got to the east that they used indirect rule. Most of the other states, like the Obas and from the north to the southwest, they use direct rule because they already, the citizens are already how will I say, submissive to their obas or their emirs. But you know, in the southeast now, you know how many kingdoms we have? On Arena in Oka, where I come from, do you know how many Ezuzu we have? Do you know how many kings we have? We have 3 kings now. Unlike before, it's a taboo, it must be 1. So in the east, it's not like that. And that's why some people will say Igbo Wereze. Igbo Wereze is the way our culture is. We break it down. It's not everybody that will go to village meeting. There must be people that will represent us. That's why they say Igbo Wereze. No, Igbo Wereze. We have king. After all, they have the Obi of Onitsha, the whole of Onitsha. But it's not for the whole of Anambra. Because we have the Ezuzu, 3 Ezuzu now. Now, you know, Okuzu, I think they are trying to bring in, and there's a lot of people applying to become kings in Okuzu. So that is how we are. So, but you notice the history was so smooth. The history is smooth. They are trying to penetrate us. But who started selling us to slavery? Are we ourselves. All these people will be saying, they came and they took us to slavery. Let me tell you what you don't understand. It's only a rat that is inside the house that will tell another rat outside that there's bread and cheese inside the house. Let me speak it like our Igbo brothers. People are not understanding that when you read history very well, they started trading with us. How did the trade evolve to trading of human beings? Is the greed of another black man selling another black man. So you should be smart about life. When people put information in your brain, let to think of it, dissect it, and make more research. Don't ever call our flag lazy. Now let me read from my blog, because there are some stories I would like to share with you there. For some of our leaders, the likes of Mrs. Ezekwesili, she said she is not going to read the new national anthem. She called the new national anthem so I'm trying to open. So Ezekwesili called the new national anthem an obnoxious law. Obiageli Ezekwesili, she said, former Minister of Education, said she will not recite the reintroduced old national anthem. The old, according to her, she said the old national anthem is themed Nigerian We Hail Thee, while the one used since 1978 is titled Arise, O Compatriots. The House of Representatives speedily passed the bill on May 23rd, while the Senate on Tuesday also passed the bill on Tuesday during a public hearing. Julius Ohumbari, the lawmaker who sponsored the bill, anchored his arguments on the need for patriotism and nationalism among citizens. On Wednesday morning, President Bola Tinubu signed the bill and was welcomed to the floor of the Green Chamber to the tune of the reintroduced national anthem. I thought we were supposed to stand in one place when they are reading the national anthem. Ezekwesili, who described the law as repugnant, said she would continue to sing the former 46-year-old national anthem. Is that not against the law? When there's a law passed, is that not what we are supposed to obey? Let it be known to all, according to her, I'm quoting her, let it be known to all and sundry that I, Obiageli, my namesake, Obi Ezekwesili, will, whenever asked to sing the national anthem, I rise, O compatriot, Nigeria, call, obey, the former minister said, referring to the first lines of the former anthem first stanza. This is my own national anthem, and let it be known that no one can suppress my right to dissent and obnoxious law that is repugnant to all that is a good conscience in Nigeria. Whatever Whatever else is not my national anthem. Tinubu said the reintroduced national anthem portrays the country's diversity and unity. Before the passage of the bill and the presidential assent, there were calls for broader consultation on the reintroducing the national anthem. Shehu Sani, a former senator representing Kaduna Central, said changing the national anthem should be done after consultation with Nigeria. Who asked us? Nobody asked us. So we are just like this. We just hear the bill doesn't move, the next thing they sign. Nobody asked us. So thank you, sir, for considering us. Sani said uttering the national anthem without wide consultation will be seen as an attempt to dissolve Nigeria. Oh my God. That arrow enter my head. I'm Kuja. The thing just goes straight like a COVID. Pay attention to what he said. Sani Gaba, Shehu Sani said, uttering the national anthem without wide consultation will be seen as an attempt to dissolve Nigeria. My chest, it's enter. I can't take it. Yeah. The guy said what he enter my body. Who can give me a clue to swallow this one? The bone choke. Hey. Let's continue. So let's look at so May 30, which is today, Enugu Governor Peter Mba wants IPOB over sit-at-home order, says WAEC exam can't wait in Southeast. IPOB, a pro-Biafran group, and other pro-Biafran agitators had warned the management of the Nnamdi Azikiwe Unizik in Anambra State against holding its convocation ceremony, which is today. The governor, Peter Mba-led Enugu State government, has condemned what he described as an attempt to scuffle the senior secondary school certificate examination, which is SSCE, in the state on Thursday, which is today, May 30, 2024. So, according to Sahara reporters on May 28th, that the IPOB reiterated that the May 30th sit-at-home exercise across Southeast Nigeria will be held as planned. I just want to give a suggestion. So you see the way they passed this national anthem bill. I would prefer they consult with the representative representing us in the either the red or the green chambers to pass this as a bill that at least not sit at home. They should recognize the heroes, the fallen heroes of Biafra, you know. But I don't want violence. So let's move over to, let's listen to Mike Ezekome, rights activist and senior advocate of Nigeria, SAN. Professor Mike Ezekome has described Nigerians' return to the old national anthem as a welcome development. According to him, the change of the national anthem was long overdue. Speaking at a press conference on Wednesday, Ezekome said he was elated by Nigerians' return to the old national anthem 10 years after he moved a motion for it and at the 2014 National Conference. According to him, I'm quoting him, bringing the old national anthem back is well overdue. It has better lyrics in content and context, like the Senate president said. It is better than the other one, he said. The name Nigeria and the flag should also be changed. This guy don't fire. That is it. All you go and see no. That is it. Don't shit for ground now. President Bola Tinubu on Wednesday signed the National Bill 2004 into law to reinstate the old anthem Nigerian We Hate Thee. So let me read from another leader from another party. Let it not be as if we are not paying attention to other political parties that are also shouting on the social media platforms and all that. So The national chairman of the Zenith Labour Party, that is ZLP, Dan Nwayanwu, has said the 1966 National Anthem of Nigeria touched the very core of our diversity and religious complexity. Nwayanwu, who was the presidential candidate of the ZLP in the 2023 general election, commended the National Assembly for taking a bold step by repealing the current national anthem of the country through the bill. President Bola Tinubu on Wednesday, May 29, assented to the bill that brought back the 1960 Independence National Anthem. Nwayanwu said during the presidential race last year, he canvassed for the return to the Nigerian original national anthem through his manifesto. I congratulate the Nigerian Assembly for passing the bill to repeal the current national anthem and revert to the original national anthem, which commenced with the independence of Nigeria on October 1st, 1960. I feel vindicated by this noble act of the 10th National Assembly, which was in complete consonance with my presidential manifesto for the 2023 presidential election, where I vigorously canvassed for the return to Nigeria's original national anthem. What the National Assembly has done has not only proved that it is sensitive to the yearning of the people, but it also abundantly clear that there was no justifiable reason to have tampered with the 1960 national anthem of the Nigeria to the extent of replacing it with a meaningless anthem that makes a mockery of Nigerian diversity and yearning for unity. While saying the national anthem of a country was symbolic, the ZLP national chairman expressed disappointment in the manner in which the past military government tampered with the old version without any form of consultation or logic. He added, the 1960 national anthem of Nigeria touches the very core of our diversity and religious complexity. I join all well-meaning Nigerians in commending the National Assembly and its leadership for their courage and patriotism in this regard. On the criticism that the change of the national anthem should be the priority of the government amid several major challenges confronting the country, Nwayanwu said that embracing the old anthem will usher in good things for the country in the long run. This may not put food on your table now, but when we get it right, there will be plenty for you to eat and drink. At that time, Nigeria would have been blessed. I don't know, say this national anthem, this new national anthem will bring us plenty food for table. So they say, no, they sing that more. You go, they put food for table. I will start singing it. Maybe by singing, I wake up in the morning, meat pie go 4 for. You know, I like meat pie love. Meat pie go 4 from up. Cheese, I'm a cheese lover. Cheese go 4 from up. I can just imagine. So they say we should be singing it. That's what this brother said. He said we should be singing it. So this may not put food on your table, but when you get it right, there will be plenty for you to eat and drink. So let's start singing it so that food will come into our table. You know, I like food, good food. Try. I will start singing it. It's good to obey law. They think that they pass something without your consent. They don't see the good way inside it. So they say we should be singing it. It might bring some kind thing on our food table. Try. So this information is key for me. Pay attention. Information is power. There is no knowledge that is lost. Now, before we read another story that is of interest, I have to tell you what I experienced, and I want the DSS to make an investigation about what I'm about to say. Don't forget to call me live on 090-7574-1104. Like I repeat, the calling live number is on this live video so that you can contribute. So yesterday I want to state it clearly, so in case the DSS want to investigate, they will have enough in the information. Yesterday I went to Magodo, not Shangisha, Magodo Phase 1 market. where men are lined up selling meat. Opposite them, there's a woman they call Mama Edo. The woman is from Edo State. I want everybody to pay attention that it's not done to only we Igbos. We are not the only one being persecuted. Mama Edo, according to them, rented 2 shops, right? So she do keep her bench outside. Where I have a problem in that, they might have been telling her from the scenario I've been seeing, but the reaction and the things that were said is what offended me. I want you to pay attention to this story, and I want the DSS to take note, because I don't want a situation one day you just hear that there's riots in that market, but this is how it brews. It starts from like this. Now, DSS, please pay attention. Her name is Mama Edo, just in case you want to go and investigate. She sells food items. She was not in her shop. When a lady that sells from her, just 3 or 4 shops away, adjacent her shop, came to her shop, threw the bitter leaf that was on top a table and another stool. She took it, threw it inside the woman's shop, pick up another bench. Just look at how my hand is. That's what she was doing. She did not do like this to remove it from the road, though. She did not remove it like this so it will not block road. She picked it up and threw it in like this. She picked up the bench and threw it in like this, damaging other goods inside. She picked up another bench and threw it in like this. And guess what came out from her mouth? Let her go back to her town and let her go back to her village. Another small boy assisting one of the people, they call them a lawyer, people that sells meat, was also shouting, "Go back to your town, go back to your village." I sat down there and I was just staring at them. This is Nigeria. And I said, if they are passing this bill as fast as it is, when are we going to copy Rwanda? When are we going to copy Rwanda? When they were having problem in 1994 or so, when they were having genocide problems in Rwanda that involves the Hutus and the Tutsis, what did they do? To solve that problem, they collapsed it. Now, there's nothing like state of origin, Hutsi or Tutsi. Where are you from? Rwanda. So if you want to promote unity in Nigeria, I think we should start from collapsing all our religion. It's a personal thing that you are from here. The first person you should be a Nigerian. All this state of origin they keep putting in our documents is still the things that are dividing us. In America, the state you are born is where you are from. Is Nigeria not practicing federalism? If America is practicing federalism, so which federalism are we practicing? Because these are the things we should take note of. Where you are born, the state you are born, is where you are from. Nothing stops you from not practicing what you know or not knowing where you're originally from. At what point are we going to see another Nigeria inside this Nigerian country as a human being or as from there? I noticed that if anything come out there, people will attach it to tribe, to this one. But by the time you check that story, you find out that it's not related to tribe. It's something that has been served. Notices have been served. Nigeria, any small thing, they'll attach it to tribe. Is it not high time we collapse all that and say, in your forms or anything you want to feel, you should say, I am just a Nigerian? Is it not high time? It is written in our constitution that every Nigerian can settle down in any place, in any part of Nigeria. Why is it that some people have an entitled mentality and be telling another person to go back to their hometown? How is that fair? I am not conversant with my hometown. I was born in Lagos here. I forget I'm a good traveler. I knew everything about myself is in Lagos here, likewise my parents. When I started traveling, I noticed that the person that was the security person that been speaking Igbo to me for a long time. Anytime we come back to the east, the guy is from the north. I did not know for years that guy, but you see, you think your people is not in other states? I was so disappointed. I do buy for more from that woman, but because of what she said yesterday, that the woman should go back to Edo State and give them space. When the woman came back and saw that they scattered everything in her shop, she now said, I was in one shop before. Another woman is saying that you came to Lagos to be taking my customer. They settled the matter and they took her to this place she is. Now they are disturbing her. She wanted to build it so that everything down will be up. They say she does not have a right. But her next door neighbor did the same thing because the other next door neighbor is from their side. I want the DSS to go and make a proper investigation what is happening in Magodo Phase 1 market. This thing I'm saying, I'm bringing it out to light. Magodo Phase 1 Ikeja, they should go and find out what is happening in that market. If truly the tribalism has eaten deep, because from my investigation, I started making my investigation, I found out that a lot of people that are not indigenous have a lot to say. Please, the DSS should go and make their proper investigation. I am alerting the public on what is going on. And I'm sure other market people are facing the same. Because before we know it, we will just hear tribes are fighting. We don't want this tribal war in Nigeria. To me, it's not promoting us. Outside the country, they look at us so small because of the internal wars we are having. Nigeria, we are so rich and so blessed to be fighting among ourselves. But once we leave Nigeria and go to America or go to London, that is when you say my Nigerian brother. I noticed that is how it was, how it is, and it's rampant. But once we enter our country, we are no longer our brothers and sisters. Please, Mr. President, I am begging. Yeah, I'm begging the red and the green chambers, they should also look into this matter. When are they going to collapse? Every other thing that we are signing on our form, take it off. Take off the state of origin from our form. It's not doing us any good. It is dividing our mind. It is dividing our mind. I will have brought out my international passport. Let me say, I don't think I have a copy here. To show you state of origin. Is it not just my country, Nigeria, supposed to be there? This thing is dividing up. Mr. President, please look into this. I was disappointed. I was disappointed yesterday that a woman, just imagine a small boy is saying it. So what are they discussing behind that small boy think it is okay for him to say it? Even when other people are murmuring. Please, I am begging we Nigerians. It is God that created the land. People that have died did not go. So people own 25 houses, they died. They did not die with their 25 houses. They left it for another day. Even this land, Nigeria, we are dragging. I'm sure billions of years ago, this land, Nigeria, belonged to another set of people that migrated to another side. Please, I am begging us. It is unnecessary for us to be fighting. Now I want to read something. That's why I said I have to say the story before I read this thing. Then I'll round up the show. This is a press release from the Zambia police. So this is why I said this story and I'm calling on the DSS because of the way the police in Zambia handled this matter. May 29th, that was yesterday, right? Today is 30th, 2024. Police in Lusaka have charged and arrested one Dampule, a 70-year-old of New Kasama in Lusaka for one count of expressing hate speech based on tribe and one count of sedition practices. Dr. Puli has been detained in custody awaiting for court appearance. Meanwhile, police have officially charged and arrested Lumezi Member of Parliament Munizulu and his Umfuwe constituency counterpart Maureen Mubonga for the offenses, listen very carefully, for the offenses of expressing hate speech based on tribe. Listen very carefully. This is in Zambia. This thing happened yesterday. Based on tribe and seditious practices. Why Edith Nawakwi and Bremna Changala have each been charged with offenses of sedition. All the suspects are detained in police custody are waiting to appear in court. This is police taking charge of people that will use tribe because of they come from a certain place, or people are in their states to insult other people. Police in Zambia is taking it very seriously. I am begging the DSS, I am begging the Nigerian police to sweep and catch all those people that like instigating people in marketplaces, in churches, in places of worship. In just, I want them all to be arrested for hate speech. It's almost 12 o'clock. It's a 1 hour show. I want to use the opportunity to thank everybody who has been watching my show. Our show is every Thursday, 11 a.m. on Facebook Live. I still remain your lady, Barrister Pink Republic. Bye for now. So, don't forget to learn the National Anthem. And don't forget, if they pass a bill, a law is a law. Don't say, I will not say it, I will not sing it. Please, please, please. If you want to make your complaint, there are proper channels for this. Don't be instigating people not to say it, because once it's being passed, it's like you are disobeying the law. Disobeying law is not part of our culture. From me to you, I say bye for now.